Hey Kruger family, it's Andrew Pitchford here, and we're back with another Kruger Stories. We're wanting to introduce you to people that you've probably walked by or seen on Sunday mornings, but with this whole COVID 19, why don't we actually get to know each other a little better? And some of us have been affected by COVID 19 in different ways. There's been different hospitality industries, for instance, where people have had to be stood down, or different businesses have decided that they're going to reduce hours, that type of thing. And we thought we'd catch up with Jason Lennox. Now, Jason, welcome to Kruger Stories. How you doing, matey?
Yeah, good. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, if you look at the two of us, you can see that we're poles apart. This guy has the guns. He's been on stage. He knows how to flex. I simply know how to stand and look awesome. Well, tell me, Jason, how long have you been doing personal fitness and training?
I've been a personal trainer for about 8 years now, but I've been training myself for ever since I was about 15, 16.
Really?
Yeah, quite a long time.
And are you working with gyms and things, or working on your own? How does that all work?
Yeah, so I run my business through a gym at Snapfit in Sherwood, and then go from there.
You've got an interest in physique and things on the side. I've seen some photos of you on Instagram and things.
Yep.
Are you still pursuing that during this downtime?
Yeah, well, I was actually supposed to be competing season B, which is October this year. I was 5 weeks into the preparation for that, and then obviously this all erupted. So that's been on the back burner for the time being. But yeah, still trying to stay as fit and healthy as I can during this time. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to step on stage later this year. But you never know, maybe next year.
The funny thing is, you might feel like you're being pulled back, but everybody's in the same boat, aren't they?
Oh,
And
100%, yeah.
one of the things we wanted to talk about is, how has the downturn affected you? You have basically a set number of clients that you do on different regular schedules, helping them with their, I guess, everything, cardio, strength. What are the kind of clients that you have, and what effect has it had on your business lately?
Yes, I've got a variety of clients. Most of my clients are probably looking to, like I've got a lot of young guys that want to bulk up and that sort of thing. And then I've got a lot of girls that just want to tone up. I don't really have a lot of weight loss clients. But yeah, obviously with all the gyms being shut, I have, I was doing about 50 sessions a week, whereas I'm down to about 30 sessions a week now. So it has impacted my business somewhat. But even those clients that are unable to do a park session with me, I'm still giving them a program that they can do at home as well, just to sort of make sure that they stay physically and mentally fit and busy.
You were telling me that this has almost forced a bit of creativity. You can't do what you've always done, so you've got to do something different. What are some of the
Yeah.
creative things that you've started doing now to help your clients?
Well, I've always had an interest in doing some sort of online personal training business. But because I was in the gym so much, it was hard to have that time to dedicate, I suppose, to the online part of the business. So in the downtime, it's almost been a blessing in a way that I've had a bit of free time, so I can get into the online business a little bit more. With some of my clients, I'm also doing virtual personal training sessions. I train pretty much in my lounge room and direct them. Yeah.
Are you telling me there's an app that you can share all of these training sessions with, so that both you and the person you're working with can interact using the app?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the app that I use, as soon as they complete a workout that I send them, it automatically gets sent to me as well. And they can leave little notes as well. Or they can also just record exercises that they've done, just so that I can make sure that their technique is good. It's very handy.
Jason, during this time, a lot of people are kind of assessing how they're going to handle the situation. We look at home, we look at business, we look at finance. How are you dealing with things? Have you got some strength that you're drawing on?
Yeah, financially, I'm not in a terrible position, so I don't have too much stress from that sort of thing, thankfully. But yeah, definitely drawing closer to God in this time, because obviously it's a real time of uncertainty. And you look at how big the crisis is, how big the virus is, and sometimes it's easy for it to consume you. Like everyone's talking about it. It's on the radio, it's on TV. It's very hard to escape it. And so during this time, you sort of look at COVID-19 and just how massive it is. And as I said, it's very easy to become a bit overwhelmed. During this time, I've really just been trying to keep my eyes on God and realizing just how much bigger He is than COVID-19. And I think that just puts it into a bit more perspective as well. And I think it takes a lot of the fear out of it, and just knowing that even though COVID-19 is probably bigger than all of us, it's really very insignificant compared to God and what he's capable of. So yeah, really just trying to look to God in all of this, and then drawing his strength rather than my own strength and understanding.
It's amazing. I've actually seen a few memes talking about how people who are atheists, who don't believe in God because you can't see God, but somehow they very much believe in a virus they can't see either, which is very strange. This little bitty infinitesimal virus is having this effect on the world. And yet, as you say, God has everything in control. So where do you go to find strength? How do you connect with God at a time like this?
I think just talking to God, just being honest with him as well. And just humbling yourself before him as well. So if you are in a state of panic, I don't think there's anything wrong with, just telling God exactly how you feel, and then asking him for strength and wisdom and a bit of peace to get through it. I think it's also important to have, because it's human nature to go when something like this is going on, to be in a state of panic at different times. So I think it's also important to have people around you that can be a voice of reason as well. So just someone that you can talk to, that can just sort of, give you a bit of calm as well, whether that be a friend or a parent or a brother, just someone that you can talk to, that just sort of puts you in a good state of mind. And then, as I said, just put things into perspective, and bit of voice of reason.
And Jason was telling me that there's as well a lot of us feeling like we're stuck at home. We might have walked to the bus, then walked to work, and then walked to the bus and walked home again, but we're missing out on a lot of the exercise because we're here, and the fridge is too close, being just down the hallway. Now, Jason, you said that people are contacting you in the parks because they can't go to their gym and things. What are some of the ideas of things we can do at home? And then tell us how we can connect with you as well.
Yep. So, like, obviously, you got a lot of body weight exercises that you can do, like push-ups, lunges, squats, sit-ups, all those sorts of things. One thing that I've been telling all my clients to do, especially the ones that are training at home, is just get a hold of some resistance bands. They're quite cheap. They're about $40 for a set of 3 to 5, with different strength and resistance, each band. And you can get very creative. There's an unlimited amount of exercises that you can do with those as well. That's what I've been telling my clients to do. But if you don't have any equipment, I think you just got to do, doing something is better than nothing. Obviously, at a gym environment, there's a lot more variety you can do, and it's going to be a lot more beneficial. But with what we have, I think we just got to do the best with what we have at the moment. But as I said, resistance bands are always very, very good because, as I said, they're quite cheap. They don't take up a lot of space. And as I said, there's so many different exercises that you can do with it, just to make sure that you're staying creative and the workouts aren't getting too boring because you're not doing the exact same exercises every day.
I was just thinking, if you like, you can go to the pantry and grab some big cans of fruit or something, and suddenly you've got some weights to work with. Just don't drop it on the cat. That's all we're saying. But Jason, some of us may actually be interested in doing personal fitness. Are you available for us to contact you, and what's the best way to do it?
Yeah, you can contact me just on my mobile if you like. So my mobile number is 0438 140 310. Or you could just email me or catch me on Instagram. I'm just at _ Jason Lennox. You could contact me via that as well.
We'll make sure that we include some contact details in this post. But really good spending some time with you, Jason. I hope that things start to continue to pick up. We're all looking forward to getting on the other side of this. And maybe you and I can catch up and do a before and after what Andrew Pitchford and Jason Lennox look like on the other side of COVID.
Yeah. Sounds great.